Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I'm going to be doing a old southern landmark favorite. It's fried green tomatoes. And before I talk to you more about the fried green tomatoes, how it's such a favorite here in the South, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna need to make these fried green tomatoes. Okay, right here I got how many of this? I got 6 of these tomatoes. I got 6 because of this size. Usually the tomatoes that I get, they'd be real big tomatoes, but with this size I'm probably gonna use 6, and then I may not fry them all, but this is all about. Okay, and I have a half a teaspoon of pink salt, and then I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna put those on the tomatoes once I get them sliced up. When I get them sliced up, I'll show you what they're gonna look like, how I have the slices. And okay, right here in this pan, this is 2 cups of cornmeal, self-rising cornmeal. That's the kind. This is all I ever use on my tomatoes. It's not all I ever use, because sometimes I get those fried green tomato mixings already mixed, and I use that. And then I got half a cup of the self-rising flour, and then I have a teaspoon of this. Is I'm holding this right, too? A teaspoon of this Slap Your Mama in this, and I have about a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and that's all I have in that. And cause the self-rising flour already has a certain amount of salt and whatever, and it has salt in it already. So you want to be careful with your salt, but you're gonna make sure I put some salt on these tomatoes, because it requires a lot of salt in order for you. Not a lot of salt, but you're gonna need it on the tomatoes to make it, make them flavors pop. Okay, I have 2 eggs, and that's about a third a cup of milk. I'm gonna take them 2 eggs and that third a cup of milk and beat that up together. And then once I get my tomato slice, I'm gonna be dipping it in the egg and milk mixture, and then over into the cornmeal. That's where I always do mine. Now, some people down here may use more flour than they use cornmeal, but I prefer more cornmeal than I do flour, because this is the way I was raised up eating them, with the cornmeal taste to it. With those fried green tomatoes, it's a story all within itself. Okay, you guys, and then I got my oil heating over on the stove, on the stove, and I think I have it's probably I have the skillet maybe about 1/4 away or 1/3 away filled with oil. When I get over there to start frying the tomatoes, I'll show you. Now when I get back, I'm gonna be over at the stove ready to fry the tomatoes. I'm gonna have them already sliced, and I'm gonna have my egg and my milk and stuff beat up, and I'm gonna have the tomatoes in it. You'll see how I'm gonna do it, how I have it when I get back. And that's the reason I'm doing it like this, to show you what's gonna already be did when you get back. Okay, you guys, I'm going off and prep my tomatoes, cut my tomatoes and everything, and get my grease heated up, and I'll meet you back at the stove. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and my oil is let me test it and see. It's just about heated up, so I'm gonna get this here moving pretty swiftly. Okay, this is those 2 eggs. Let me know if I got it centered right. The 2 eggs in that 1/3 a cup of milk. Beat it. Now, if you fry more tomatoes than this or less, you can decrease this, because way I normally do, I put the tomatoes, because I have larger tomatoes and larger slices. I normally just go ahead on, once I get this mixed up, the egg and the milk, I put the tomatoes over there and then put them over in the breading. So all I do, so I'm gonna take some and put in here, and if you can see the tomato slices, I got those sliced up. They probably about a 1/2 inch thick or whatever. If you like them thinner, you can do. You don't want to have them too thin. But anyway, I'm gonna put some in the egg mixture, about as much as I think that skillet can hold, and I'm gonna bring that over here. Can you see me, Tuck?
Yeah, I see.
I'll move these out the way for a minute. I'm just gonna take my hand and kind of flip them over in that, so I make sure I get this egg, I call it egg wash, but an egg mixture all over it. And I'm gonna take this, and usually I just lay them over here on top of the meal. And you know, if you're working at home doing it yourself, you know, it'll go a lot faster. I had never had to just demonstrate doing fried green tomatoes, so everything is by ear. If you like I said, if you run out, you fixing more tomatoes, fix that wash, more of that wash up. So go ahead and put. Like I say, I have my tomatoes would always already be over in this, and then I already have them milled up. Put them, dredge them in the meal and stuff before I get to this point. Let's see, is this ready? Yeah, it's ready to go. But if you can see that when you get to frying, okay, shake off your excess, because you don't need these to fry too fast, because it'll be easy to brown. I may have to cut my burner down some, because I had it over here a while before I had it heating up kind of low. Okay, that's all I'm going to put in for right now to show you guys. You see over the skillet up. Okay, now I have it frying right at this temperature. Like I say, you guys bear with me, because I had never thought about the time and what it takes, you know, to how long you fry this. But one thing you got to do is fry it like at like I say, about this temperature, a medium temperature where I got it now, so that these tomatoes have a chance to, you know, get done. You don't want them, you know, it's got to fry to get that rawness out of it. That's what makes them so good. And if you can smell them already, they smell absolutely delicious. And I could have put a couple of more up in here, but I didn't. I just want you guys to see how they're frying. And I'm going to put the timer on real quick to see how long they be frying before I flip them, because I don't flip them till it's brown on that other side, on the first side. And then once it's brown on the first side, then I go ahead on and flip them again and let them fry about the same amount of time on that side. And when it's brown, they're done. As long as you ain't got your burner too high. You can't fry them too high. You guys leave me a comment and let me know, have you ever had fried green tomatoes before? I believe that's something just about everybody done had, because most of the barbecue places, the barbecue houses we go to down here, they have fried green tomatoes on the menu. Even though they may charge you about $4 or $5 for 3 or 4 tomatoes. That's one of the reasons you need to start. If you can't get nothing, if you don't do anything but get you a bucket or some kind of container out there and put you a couple of tomato plants or pepper plants or something out there in it to grow, I mean, that you grow yourself, you can't lose doing that. You can't go wrong doing that, growing your own vegetables and stuff, because they are really expensive now. Now they're ready to turn yet. I'm gonna step off a minute and put my others over in that wash so I can about have them ready to go. Let me turn them. It was right at 3 minutes before I turned them. But you're going to have to judge, because you may have your slices a little thicker, and all of this stuff is by taste. It took 3 minutes on that first side, you guys. And it's probably going to take about the same on the other side. But all the rest of them going to be fried the same way. I'm not going to hold you on to show you the tomato frying. But I just wanted you to see what they need to look like before you turn them. And by the time they do this in 3 minutes, on the other side, that tomato gonna be what I consider cooked to the rawness gonna be out of it on the inside. That's what you're trying to do. So it may, because of the grease has got a little hotter, it may take a little less time than that 3 minutes, but that's you know, like I said, I've never timed it before, but that sounds about right by how long you cook them on each side. So okay, you guys, let me go off and finish frying the green tomatoes, and when I come back, they're already be fried, and I'll let you see the finished product, you guys. Be right back. Okay, you guys, the fried green tomatoes is ready. And it's nothing else I can show you, serve you one of those. I just got to show you the dish as to what it looked like. And the ones of you that had fried green tomato before, you know those are fried green tomatoes all day long. And if you haven't, and you have any questions you want to ask me about the fried green tomatoes, all you got to do is drop me an email or say it in the comment, and I'll get back with you. Because like I say, they do have mixes said in the stores. They used to, well, down this area they have it say, you know, the breading for the fried green tomatoes. And some people double bread theirs. They're sticking in their egg whites and sticking in them crumbs again. I wasn't raised up like that. I've tried it before. And this is the way I like my fried green tomatoes. Okay, you guys. I'm going to see you in my next video. God bless, and you guys stay safe. And bye.